State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And the ball is picked off.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumped in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up third down instead.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. Breaks free. He's going to take off here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but I'm really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower them at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
Yeah, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the off.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Gets some space around the 30. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. There's a 1st and 10 play. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. It's a quick spin move. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dump off caught by the running back. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch it. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. Big Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Gators offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. They will try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looking for his back. Catch made on the right side. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. Able to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. It's like one more play here before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Now they'll run a draw play. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And now the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner will be brought down.
It's 26.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. There's the handoff. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. No huddle here for the offense.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense in sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The Gators are in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Tackle number 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Got to say, I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing to send the field goal team out here now. Field goal try, no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Testing the right side here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on 1st down. There's contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a